Both teams are going to be ready to go, and they're going to trade off here on A and B. Red team's going to be Fnatic as we kick it off with Valuteja.
Just having a look at the break on my screen, Golden Boy. It's looking like 3 Fnatic players rotating towards C. Only 2 from 3D Max. It's going to be Hadrian and Ed. And if Fnatic can try and grab control over C, they are really going to put 3D Max in a bad spot. Lock them in on that B flag. That's what we saw Fnatic do so well against AAA. And Fnatic picking up both those 2 kills on that C flag at the top of your screen. And now you can see they're just going to leave Unfixed. He's going to do the dirty work. He's going to cap that C flag, whilst the rest of them, they're going to try and put some pressure down on B. But whilst all that's happened, the big thing to note is Valuteja, he was left at A flag, and he did the slaying work. He defended that flag well, and now already Fnatic are in a very good position.
Yep, they're holding down C and A, and Winghaven actually watching the outside. Now, there's going to be no blue Doritos there, so no one's going to be pushing in that direction.
I love that, man. Blue Doritos, that is awesome.
It's hilarious. I mean, you got to love the BF community, man. They're great. All right, here we go. So Morty here pushing in on A. He's going to find 1 player on the side. He's actually going to find 2. One right in front of him is going to be Hadrian. He's going to get picked off. Now jumping on board, my boy Too Easy, who has just been showing all week that, you know what, he ended up dying. That happened a little too easy there, but it's all right, though. Unfixed, on the other hand, he's going to be 5-0 at this present time, and he's playing great.
He's going in as what he's doing right now. As you see, the alpha flag is currently flashing on your screen. It's going to be left as neutral. Big question now is who is going to be able to rotate in time, as right now Unfixed, he is just a slaying mastermind as he picks up yet another kill to his name. Currently 6-0, and it's going to be Fnatic to grab A. Now, can they try and make some moves towards that B flag? Because, in fact, you know what? They don't even need to, do they? They don't even need to. They have A, they have C. They can just trap them over at that Bravo flag. Fnatic really have no need. You can just see the way the Unfixed has rotated all the way back. And now, let's have a look at someone else. Who are you looking at? You looking at Winghaven?
Yeah, I mean, but yeah, you're right. You bring up an interesting point there. They really don't need to. But Winghaven is going to get picked off, though, by Hysterias. And he's going to be making his way outside. Here you can see, actually, 2 members. It's going to be Hysterias as well as Ed. Only 1 player left on this side. It's going to be Unfixed, able to pick up 1.
He just hasn't died yet.
He's 7-0. There's going to be 2 blue Doritos right across from him there, as Unfixed is going to try and see if he can connect with a headshot. It's going to be 2 members actually moving out as well from the stone wall there. He's going to take on Hadrian. How is Unfixed still alive? He's 8-0.
He's just refusing to die at this point, as he can still see a couple of people across from him. He knows that C flag, there's going to be some pressure on it. Just trying to get line of sight, see if anyone is going to have the cojones to rush him at the back spot here, but it doesn't look like anyone's going to do that just yet. But whilst all this is going on, Golden Boy, there is a 194 to 139 point lead in favor of Fnatic. They have continued this slaying dominance from where they left off. I mean, looking over at the 3D Max scoreboard, they're 1-3, 3-6, 2-4, 1-5, 0-3. They are just not able to slay his Unfixed. What has this guy had for breakfast? Whatever it is, I want some. He's 9-0.
Yeah, honestly, they're dominating. I mean, he's shooting people through walls at this point. Like, they're just
hacks, man, hacks.
There seems to be nothing there, and honestly, I don't know how he's doing it. But they are going to be losing C. There's going to be 1 member who finally gets picked off. Finally, as we go ahead and jump on board now with, let's see, who do we have here? We have Rom, who's actually going to be holding down C. He's going to be 1 player here. Morty from Fnatic. And I'm just jumping around back and forth to see, you know, who's making moves. But seems like at this point in time, it's just Fnatic continuing to lock down. Although 3D Max haven't been able to get A and C.
That's going to be big for them now. What they need to do is just try and reduce this lead. They don't need to push B at all. Keep it locked down. Keep Fnatic on the back foot, because right now you are reducing that lead that Fnatic have managed to gain, and this is going to be big for 3D Max.
And here is Morty's moving in, finding Enoch right inside. He is going to have assistance. Enoch's still alive, and he is going to get cleaned up. So that's going to leave A for them to get capped. And they have A and B, but they are going to be losing B at this point in time. So let's see if anyone from this Fnatic crew can make their way around and take him out. It's going to be Unfixed here, who's been the player of this matchup, 13-2, and just wonderful play from him.
Yeah, and he's hopped on that B flag as well, made it look easy. He managed to neutralize it. Now he's managed to cap it as well. Fantastic plays coming from him. However, I think there was actually 1 person just to the opposite side of the corridor. He may have just had a sneaky glance at. One's going to jump down the stairs. He's going to make small work of him. There's one. Can he find the second across the way? Yes, he can. That was Hadrian. He managed to get the kill on Hadrian, but someone just flew down like Batman and took him out of the little corner that he was located in. But still, 15-3, a fantastic performance so far from Unfixed.
Yeah, 171 to 108 as the bleed is going to be going in the favor of boys in 3D Max. Fnatic on the other end, they have to answer back, and they are going to go and get B, and it seems like we're going to have a flip here, as A is going to go over for 3D Max, and Fnatic now playing on the back foot. C, no one on the outside going after C, and it seems like they're not going to make any moves. Let's see what's going to go on with Too Easy here, as he's going to get picked off.
The big thing Fnatic realizes they know how important that Bravo flag is. They don't want to risk anything yet until they make sure that's completely in control. Now you can see they're pushing in towards that A flag. They're going to have that neutralized. But again, B now is being taken away from them. They may have just pushed off just a little bit too soon. This is going to be a big kill from that corridor. I think it did manage to pick up Enic there, I'm pretty sure. However, the B flag was taken away from them. Now, Fnatic, they need to rotate back, and they need to pick up Bravo.
Yeah, well, it seems like Winghaven's going to be by himself over here. He needs a teammate for the pickup, and he is able to get one. Shooting across there, finding Rom. That's not going to happen. Unfixed on your screen, 18-4. He's going to go for that revive, which is going to allow his teammates to just stay in that B vicinity. And looking here, Unfixed in the crew, they're actually going to see if they can cut off anyone from coming around the side. And now taking a look here at the free cam. Let's see what's going on. We have 3 members of 3D Max actually just hanging out. Incendiary's now moving in. And oh my goodness.
Yeah, I have to say, fair play here to 3D Max. They've managed to hold on to 2 flags for quite a while, for probably the last 3-4 minutes now. They really have been looking very dominant. And that lead Fnatic managed to earn themselves in the early part of this game has been drastically reduced, 141 to 98 now. It's still a big lead, but it's nowhere near as big as it was.
Yeah, it could have been a lot worse here. 3D Max, like I said before, they have the capability, they have the talent. They just need to find their shots. I'm looking at Rom and Hysterias to step it up here for this team. I mean, Hysterias right now is 13-7. He's playing great in the slaying category. Rom, on the other hand, he's going to be 8-9. If we take a look at the stats here, Hysteria is going to be leading the team with 1,930 points. Hadrian and Rom on the other side there with 1,600 points each. But if you take a look real quick, Valutasia, Unfixed, Morty, they're just playing the objective so well.
Yeah, they really are having a great game. But again, we have to point out this A and C flag domination, which 3D Max have. They're just not allowing Fnatic anywhere. They're basically spawn trapping Fnatic at that Bravo flag. The lead that Fnatic had is just being reduced so much now that if it stays like this for a couple more minutes, then 3D Max are going to have the lead.
Yeah, they probably will, and Enix's going to be in a gunfight here on the side as he's going to be in a bad position. He does get taken out. There's going to be a squad assist that counts as a kill for Unfixed, who currently is 19-4, Benson.
That's crazy.
Just amazing, amazing. Just to start off the matchup, he went 8-0, or no, 10-0.
10-0, yeah, it was 10-0 before he finally got taken down back at that Charlie flag. However, the big story right now is the fact that 3D Max have managed to crawl themselves back in towards this game. However, the A flag is currently being contested and taken away. Fnatic finally being able to get out of that Bravo flag. And it looks like now, it's kind of like they're just toying with 3D Max. It really felt that way, that they allowed 3D Max to come all that way back, and then just when they're about to take the lead, they managed to get those flags. But actually, all 3 flags neutral at this point.
Yeah, that's right. And C is going to go for Fnatic, as Valutasia is going to be around there. One little blue Dorito right around the side. It's going to be Hysteria. He gets picked off. Oh, he's going to find 3 more.
Oh, my God.
Nice win there by Valutasia. Again, doing what he does best, which is getting kills, man. He's just been so good throughout all of this pool play.
Yes, however, whilst all that was going on at the Charlie flag, they actually lost Alpha. There's going to be one more up top. That's Hysterias. He's going to take down Valutasia. Now the battle for the B flag is going to commence. But you have to give 3D Max credit, Golden Boy. They have crawled themselves back into this game.
Yeah, man. Taking a look at Hysterias here. I cannot even believe that that's been the case. It's going to turn around, quick turnaround, but Too Easy is going to be there for the pick. And B will go for 3D Max. A and C, on the other hand, man, I mean, it's pretty surprising to see how 3D Max is able to come back into this game, but when it's mattered the most now, they can't quite close it down. Morty's going to be there as well. Let's see if Hadrian's actually going to be in a position to make it stop happen. Rom's going to be the last one left alive, finding a player around the side there. He's going to get picked off, and that's going to be everyone from 3D Max getting taken out there. My goodness. And it seems like they're losing everything.
They've lost everything as well.
And they're spawning all the way on the out here. This isn't going to be good if we jump on board with Morty. He's going to be watching for anyone to push up. low on health, but he is going to have a health pack there for support.
Just in the right position there. However, it seems like 3D Max have rotated back towards the Alpha Flag, and the lead that they worked so hard to reduce because of that trip cap now is back in full effect, 94 to 56. Oh my god, essentially a 40-point lead in favor of Fnatic. You have to give Fnatic credit where credit is due. Just when it looked like 3D Max were going to go and take the lead, they just stepped it up, fought the way out of the spawn trap, and managed to get a trip cap for their own. However, B is currently being taken away from them. They are picking up the Alpha Flag though, so that's a plus if you're a Fnatic fan.
I've noticed 3D Max, they kind of play like in waves, right? Like they'll get a wave where like they're just dominant. And then there's another one where they're just getting shut down. And then they'll, out of nowhere, they'll answer right back. Like, it is just insane. But, you know, just to know that Fnatic has been completely outslaying 3D Max. If you look there, right at the top, you can see Alpha Squad for, or the squad here, the red team, 88 kills, 89 kills, 43 deaths. On the other side, you got 55 kills, 71 deaths. The outslaying team certainly, you know, certainly displaying the reason why they're winning right now. And
that slaying power as well, it's reverted towards that trip cap once again. There is nothing 3D Max can do. Too easy. He's being his namesake once again. He's at it again, Golden Boy, 19 and 11. This is just sensational Battlefield 4 coming from this team. And just look at the amount of tickets 3D Max are losing. It started to get out of control.
Yeah, like, you know, it tied up, right? It tied up between the two teams at one point, and then, or it got really, really close. Right? And then you're like, okay, this is going to be 3D Max's opportunity. And then out of nowhere, just Fnatic, man, they just step it up and they catch you off guard. But you know what? This is still the first side of play. So if they're able to cap B and stop this player from, or stop all of Fnatic from going after A, which that's not going to look like it's going to happen here. 1 ticket remaining. We could see an 85 ticket deficit going into the half.
Question is, how's it going to end? How is it going to end? Well, 3D Max just holding on for now. Pick up B and C. B is being taken away from them. I believe it's Valutasia on that B flag, just desperately trying to bait somebody out. He is going to pick up Hysteria. Does get taken down from the side, though. And this is important play coming from 3D Max, just trying to reduce that ticket lead. I mean, I think we can all agree they're going to lose, but if they can reduce it, that's going to be big for them.
And there you have it there. So the final ticket. So no one's actually going to spawn in, because if they would have spawned in, they would have given up that ticket. And then that would have been it. But there you have it, folks. 74 points yet again for this Fnatic crew, as they have just been displaying their dominance in this match.
That's exactly the same as the first game that we saw. The 74 ticket lead.
But Hysteria is, by the way, 21 and 16 with 3,442 you know, points total. I gotta say, you know, definitely came out strong there. 3D Max, man, they just gotta find. They can do it. They can do it. Like we've seen it. We've seen them come back in this game, Benson.
Yep.
They have the capability. They just right now they need Ed and Enoch to step up. When you go 9 and 14 and 8 and 18, that is not the performance that you need in domination. You have to win those battles inside of your flags. That is why Fnatic is looking so good right now.
Again, Fnatic just slaying, just using that slaying ability that they have. I mean, they're just making it look so simple that 3D Max, they just need to come out. And you're right, they can do it. They're being outslayed, and they're still keeping the game relatively close at times. I mean, they managed to come back to within, I think it was 3-4 points before Fnatic basically said, not today, got a trip cap in of their own, and then just really asserted the dominance of the game. But 3D Max, they can do it.
Yeah.
It's just they're so, I can't even explain what it is. It's just Fnatic, whenever their backs are against the wall, they just come in big.
Yeah, that's the thing. Fnatic, man, has just been on the money non-stop. And 3D Max, on the other hand, you know, it's like what I said before during the match. It's like waves, right? It's like there's one moment